a total rebuild
Okay.
because there wasn't anything left salvageable or anything. Um,
When was that? Just approximate years.
I I couldn't even guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I couldn't even guess.
This guy's meticulous and clean. I took a
Oh,
tour of this.
Daniel is OCD.
Yeah. You walk into his garage, like all the tools are labeled and organized by size. It's amazing.
We kind of mentioned that Daniel will be okay if the house burns down as long as nothing happens to the garage.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
We're only joking a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Excuse me, this will probably be the wife.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm talking to him now. Okay, there. Bye. Again, broadband internet antenna. You can see this one's pointed this way. And right over there you can see the power pole.
I see it.
That's a lot taller.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
So every, I don't know,
Interesting.
maybe
Okay.
mile or so
Okay.
ish, they're putting one so that everybody's fairly close.
Okay.
But yes. Have you been in the pump house?
Yeah, I looked around a little bit, but we can take a quick glance in there. It looks like it got updated not too long ago.
It did twice. It did twice.
Yeah, I tried to get the power company to switch over, and hopefully I did it successfully. The light's still on the outside, so.
So this is where the original well.
Okay.
It's been capped and filled
Okay.
because after 40 or 50 years,
Yeah.
something, it became unserviceable.
Okay.
So they punched a new hole here.
Uh-huh.
I believe Billy gave you the permits and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And redid the plumbing, the wiring, the everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one thing, and then we still had some issues a little bit later. And we had 3 big tanks in here.
Mm-hmm.
We pulled that chain right there.
Doesn't want to go.
Or not. The light may have burnt out.
He doesn't want to go. Yeah.
The switch is on, the light's on outside, so I'm guessing either the chain's full of dirt or something. Anyhow, we had 3 larger tanks in here.
Mm-hmm.
And they were starting to break down, so we called Great Basin, who we have do all of our well stuff, and said fix it.
Mm-hmm.
They replaced it with 2 tanks, redid the plumbing and stuff. Haven't had any issues since.
Mm-hmm.
This is the main line over to Kismet,
Oh, okay. Nice.
to the 2 houses over
Yeah.
there. This is for some outside faucets. This is the 2 houses on Betty, so this will turn off the water going to both of these places. And then there should be additional shut. Oh well, I know where Daniel's shut offs are. I'll have to think about where James' shut offs are.
Mm-hmm.
In the course of one of the repairs years ago, we had some water damage to the sheetrock. We cut the old out. I've never gotten around to ever putting the sheetrock back. So that's why it's cut off up to here, because it was water damaged from a leaking pipe. Probably once a year or thereabouts, the state will send somebody out to read this. They almost invariably get it wrong, because some of the dials go this way and some of the dials go this way. And if you look at it for a moment, it's clear based on the numbers around them
Right.
which way, but because you're allowed to use, with our water rights, we're allowed to use X amount per year. So about once a year, they'll send somebody out to read the meter and see what we've used. And, they came out and couldn't read the numbers right and said, oh, well, you used this much water and you should only use this much. Here's a bill.
Oh, wow.
So we came over and read the meter, and it was a whole lot less than the number they said it was. And we called them up and said, you want to come reread this number?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you can't.
Right, so I should expect to hear from an incompetent water reader every once in a while.
It's certainly possible.
Okay.
But like I said, some of the dials go one way, some go another, and you can figure it out based on the numbers.
Right.
Shut off for the power for the well.
Right. And it says here that is a new well, 2017, went deeper.
New well in 2017. Pump was set at 120 feet.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the meter, 15.
There's the meter at that point. New air injector at this point. It was bought at H&M. New points.
What are points? I don't know what that is. What is that?
These are points.
Oh, okay.
If I said points on a car, would you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like that. What it is rather than a camshaft opening and closing them, it's the pressure in the line.
Got it.
So when the pressure in the tanks, as the pump puts water into the tanks, it compresses the air into the tanks. Compressing the air increases the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
When the pressure gets up to a certain amount, the points open, power stops flowing to the pump.
Okay.
When enough water has been used, the water in the tanks expands and the pressure drops. When the pressure drops, then the points close, sending power to the pump. And
yeah, okay. Got it.
Occasionally, you probably won't be here, you'll probably just call Garrick Basin, but occasionally you'll get ants or something that come in.
Right.
And will, be in the wrong place at the wrong time when the points try to close and the arky sparky and you get fried ant in there.
Sure.
And then just like points on a car, when they get dirty they don't work as well. So what I would normally do is I come out with like an emery board, cut it like in half lengthwise, so it's a narrower, and just kind of about 3 swipes just to clean the points, just like you used to do in a car.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's